My name is Merrill, CEO of Mark Research and a 35-plus year veteran of the research and insights community and the host of our podcast, On the Mark. Welcome to another Merrillism segment. Before I start talking about today's Merrillism or even give you the name or subject, I want to share something first. The question is, why do I have a podcast and frankly, what does it mean to me? Well, the real reason I have a podcast is I want to share and actually come to find out I kind of like to teach. I mentor lots of people and tend to look at things a little bit different. And this podcast allows me the opportunity to reach just lots of listeners who I normally wouldn't speak to. This podcast means a ton to me, and being goal-oriented, my goal on every podcast, on every Merrillisms, is to reach one person and affect that person positively. Just one person who, I don't know, might go to the doctor who normally wouldn't if that was the subject, or call a friend or a loved one and work out a situation if that was that Merrillism. I just want to reach one person. And I got to tell you something, today's podcast means a great deal to me for lots of reasons. And maybe the most important podcast that I would like everybody to listen to and share with others. Someone who I love very much. And this podcast is not about embarrassment or making fun about my mom. It's all about being careful and aware. And today's podcast is about scams and people who prey on the elderly and try to scam them out of money. And this podcast was so important. I've shared it with a lot of friends, with a lot of industry contacts, and I've shared it with my company on a business update that I do every Monday because I want each of them to be very careful too. But here's what happened. A few weeks ago, my mom got a call from an attorney or someone who said they were an attorney, and her granddaughter was in trouble and even put her granddaughter on the phone. Through voice recognition, it probably was her voice. And the scammer knew a ton about my family and very specific information about my family and about where her parents were exactly. My mom has all of her faculties, I promise you. She's very quick. She does yoga. She plays tennis every day. She still drives. And yes, she can even be funny. They've tried to scam her in the past with no luck. She got onto it really quickly. But this scam involved lots more. It was very elaborate. Fake IDs. Probably a stolen car, an Uber driver, burner phones, a secret meeting place, and much more. There was even a detective involved who I spoke to afterwards after we knew that she had gotten scammed. The important thing is my mom wasn't hurt, and the money isn't important as her safety is. With the holiday season upon us, please take 30 seconds or a minute and educate your kids and educate your parents on these low-life people who like to scam the elderly. This scam was very elaborate, I promise you, and is successful more times than you think. And I truly hope this story and Merrillism about scams helps at least one listener today. Thanks for listening to today's podcast on scams. Please post a comment or a best practice or an idea that you think could help others as well. My name is Merrill Dubrow. Stay well, be safe, and please, please stay in touch.